June 30th, 1908. Siberia. A flash brighter than the sun tore across the morning sky, followed by an explosion that shook the earth. This event, known as the Tunguska event, remains one of the most significant and mysterious in recorded history. Trees were flattened for over 2,150 square kilometers, and windows shattered hundreds of kilometers away. Yet, when explorers finally reached the remote site, they found no crater, only an eerie silence and widespread devastation. It was approximately 7:17 a.m. local time near the Tunguska River when witnesses saw a column of blue fire moving across the sky. Moments later, the air ignited with an intense flash and a deafening explosion. The powerful shockwave threw people to the ground 60 kilometers away. Animals burned mid-stride, and the night skies across Europe glowed for weeks following the event, a testament to its immense energy. This explosion released energy estimated to be between 3 and 50 megatons, 1,000 times greater than the Hiroshima bomb. Despite this immense power, it left no impact crater, no debris, and no meteorite fragments. Due to the remoteness of the region and political upheaval, it took scientists nearly 20 years to reach the site. When they did, they found 80 million trees flattened in a radial pattern as if by a giant hand. At the very center of this devastation, a small patch of trees stood upright, their bark blackened but unburned. This peculiar detail strongly suggested that the blast originated from above, an aerial explosion rather than a ground impact. The first prevailing scientific theory proposed that a meteoroid or comet disintegrated in the atmosphere. This would explain the brilliant fireball and the lack of a crater, but not the complete absence of any fragments. Other, less scientifically supported theories included a tiny black hole or a piece of antimatter passing through Earth. However, no residual radiation or magnetism, which would be expected from such phenomena, was ever found at the site. Locals from the Evenki tribes spoke of a god's fire descending from the heavens, believing it was sent to punish the land. Their shamans, deeply reverent of nature, refused to go near the site, considering it cursed. One hunter, Seaman Semenov, vividly described the sky splitting in two, followed by a wall of heat so intense it burned his skin from miles away. Another witness stated, "The sky opened up, and I thought the end of the world had come." The sound of the explosion was so powerful it traveled around the planet twice, recorded by seismographs in Britain and Japan. The Earth itself had shuddered from the force of this unprecedented event. Modern researchers have utilized supercomputers to recreate the Tunguska blast. Their simulations are consistent with a 20 megaton explosion occurring approximately 6 kilometers above the ground, confirming the aerial nature of the event. Yet, despite extensive searches, no meteorite was ever found. Satellite imaging of the region shows faint magnetic anomalies and traces of non-Earth elements, adding further layers of mystery to the event. Some scientists believe it was an icy comet fragment, its vapor cloud amplifying the explosion as it disintegrated in the atmosphere. Others whisper of something far more extraordinary, perhaps even extraterrestrial in origin. Over a century later, the forest has largely grown back, but the trees still twist in odd directions, as if magnetized by a forgotten force. This unusual growth pattern serves as a lasting physical scar of the event. Pilots flying over Tunguska still report flickers of light, small and circular, flaring just above the canopy. These unexplained phenomena continue to fuel speculation and add to the enduring enigma of the site. The Tunguska event remains the largest explosion the world has ever known, without a bomb, without a crater, and without a definitive answer. It stands as a powerful reminder of the unknown forces that can impact our planet. Whatever came through our sky that morning, it was not meant for us. It just happened to cross our path. This is truth in the shadows, where the Earth bears scars from visitors we never saw coming.